Did you find the weird things in Peppa Pig? First, when Richard Rabbit comes over to play with George, the front wall of the house only has a window and a door. But when Suzy Sheep visits Peppa, a doorbell suddenly appears next to the door. Second, while Peppa and George are building a pretend house, Richard Rabbit shows up to play. At first, the toy basket is completely empty, but once George and Richard enter the room, it's suddenly filled with all kinds of toys. Third, Mr. Potato has 2 eyes, and so does Mr. Dinosaur. Peppa's very good sticker only has 1 eye. Fourth, George and Richard turn the bedroom into a dinosaur paradise. At first, Peppa's bed is positioned close to the window, but when Dr. Peppa and Nurse Suzy discover that Mr. Dinosaur is sick, the space between the bed and the window somehow grows a lot wider. Fifth, Richard uses toys to build a jungle, while George creates a river using building blocks. If you look closely at the blocks George uses, you'll notice some letter blocks, but when the river is finished, those letter blocks are nowhere to be seen. Sixth, when Suzy and Peppa go upstairs, there's a light in the stairwell, but when it's George and Richard's turn to go up, the stairwell light is mysteriously gone. Seventh, when Peppa and Suzy enter the room, there's a bookshelf next to the bed, but when Richard's dinosaur gets into bed, bookshelf disappears, and a cuckoo clock suddenly appears on the wall. Eighth, after Nurse Suzy arrives, she decides to turn the place into a hospital. She tells George and Richard to stay quiet, but George knocks over the toy basket and pulls out a toy train. The big question is, where did that toy train even come from?